I've got three questions for Geraldo Rivera, and he joins us now. It's good to see you, big brother. The first question is...
Hey, brother.
How do you understand the lack of response to these 6 murders here at home?
Well, I think it's because of what Dr. West said earlier in your show. Yes, there are 6 Israeli hostages slaughtered, but in the context of all the deaths that have happened inside Gaza, they make a kind of a relativistic argument. I don't agree with it. I think that what I want to address the pro-Palestinian demonstrators particularly know that you make common cause with cold-blooded sadists who torture and murder these 6 innocent people, killing them at close range, shooting them in the back of the head, and then you taunt their parents. You are sick individuals. And as to the argument that Dr. West made about 40,000 versus 6 or versus what happened on October 7th, October 7th was the worst day for Jews on earth since the Holocaust. They slaughtered 1,200 Israelis, Americans, and others. And then they hid behind their own civilians. They hid behind their women and children. They knew what they were doing. They murdered, laughed at the world, and then hid behind their own civilians so they could blame the Jews, so they could blame the Israelis. I think it is absolutely disgusting. And the fact that there is still so much ambiguity about so much on the other handing about this conflict, I find really, really deeply disturbing.
So what is your read?
As to Bibi, I think that... Okay.
No. Listen, I'm just moving you along, Geraldo. It's all about what you have to say. I'm saying, what is your read on Biden saying Bibi has to do more? What does that mean? What does that look like?
He does. Well, here's Bibi, who I've known, since 1972. I've known him basically our whole adult lives. Bibi is a bully. I mean, he has flashes of brilliance, but he is a bully. And right now, he has no inclination to attempt to make peace with the Palestinians. The Palestinians say they have nothing to lose. Bibi has unleashed the extremists in the West Bank. If there's not going to be a Palestine, why should these Palestinians go along with whatever Israel says? Israel is an occupying power. We can't get away from that. I'm a Jew. I'm a proud Zionist. I love Israel. But, Gaza and the West Bank, we should be working toward a 2-state solution, really a 2-state solution. The way Rabin did in '93, the way the Arab Initiative did in 2002. I was there then. I was with Arafat then. He told me, Arafat admitted to me, I wish I had taken the deal that they offered back in '93. In '93, remember what happened to Rabin when he was murdered, the Israeli prime minister, by an extremist Israeli. There's 2 sides to this story, but the one thing we cannot let happen is that we ignore the peril that is the existential reality of Israel. Israel lives every day of its existence on the edge, knowing that at any moment these armies could invade, they could, suicide bomb or assassinate. They could, interrupt the process anytime they want, and they have. But we have to urge Israel, and I embrace everyone and the poor Hirsch's parents, and you made that so touching, and I was crying when the show opened when I heard her calling out on the megaphone, trying to make sure or hope that Hirsch could hear his mother's voice telling him to survive. It is a mess, but Bibi's not helping, and the United States and Biden are right. They should urge them toward peace.
Geraldo Rivera, thank you very much for your perspective, as always. I appreciate you. That is a perfect way to end the show. I love you, too.